A good morning, world, and welcome to the DK podcast. How's everyone week been? How y'all doing? Hopefully good. Super. How it should be. Ta. I was alright. I'm on holidays right now, so I've been off for the past week. Well, actually, it's been 2 weeks, so it's been great. Went to Niagara Falls for a week, had some food. And then this week I've just been kind of chilling, relaxing, being all cool. I haven't been shooting no b-ball outside out of school, I'll tell you that though. Shit. So, let's get this shit started. Alright. This week, I found this really fucked up story. So this man... This man apparently had sex with a snake. Yep, you heard me. A man had sex with a snake. I can't say I've ever heard that before. Now you're probably wondering, how is this possible? Was it a small snake, big snake? Shit. Okay, look. I didn't want to watch the video of it, but I knew I had to if I was going to report on this shit. So... it's quite fucked. Anyways, it's a big snake, I can't tell what it is, probably like a python kind of thing, like it's a big snake. He's got it like wrapped around his body and shit, and we'll say he found a hole, if you know what I mean. And, he puts his fingers in it, and then he fucks it. And the snake doesn't kill him, which is even more odd. Yeah. So, there's a new one for, humanity right there. Man has sex with a snake. Well, what you gonna do, right? Fuck. I don't even know what to say. That is just so fucked. Like, very, very fucked. On a brighter note, so if you haven't heard yet, Trailer Park Boys is coming to Netflix in September. I believe next Friday, actually, on the 5th. 2, 3, 4, yeah. I think the 5th. It'll be on Netflix. No, they have a trailer right now. I don't know if they're doing how Netflix normally does and just kind of releases like all the episodes at once. I hope they don't do that. Well, they only do that for some of the shows, but I hope they don't do it like that. I prefer just one a week, so that way I don't burn right through it in one day. But yeah, so Trailer Park Boys, new season. What season? It's either 7 or 8. I've seen them all, but I don't quite remember. Be on Netflix next Friday. Make sure to check that out. So what do we got here? In gaming news, anyways, there's this new game I found called Titan Souls. It's a top-down game about this man who just slays a bunch of colossal titan kind of things. Now the only way, which makes this really hard, is the only way you can attack is you have one arrow. That's all you get. You only get one arrow, and what you have to do is you hit him, and then it falls down. What you have to do is you got to grab it, and then go get it, grab it, and bring it back to you. I mean, shit. That sounds pretty tough. There's some screenshots of it if you want to check it out, called Titan Souls. I don't really know much else about it besides that. So, yeah, go check that out. Looks pretty cool. So there's if there's any Super Smash Bros, Melee, Brawl, and 64 one, the original one, any fans out there, which there probably is, I came across this guy this YouTuber called Kai Takumi, and he uploaded this cool video. I mean, I know probably some of the Melee guys will be like, oh, that's fucking stupid, it's modded. I know some of my friends, I showed it to them, and that's what they said. I'm like, I know that. It just looked cool, alright? I don't give a shit. I know a lot of people don't like Brawl, but still, what the guy did was kind of cool. So anyways, he uploaded a video, and what it is, it's Fox and Falco in like this sudden death match where it's like you each start off with 300% damage and shit. And it's in Brawl. And it's he tried to make it like a Dragon Ball Z kind of video. Yeah, it's really cool. It's hard to describe it, but they levitate around the ring. They didn't really fall off. It's about, what is it, a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, and they're just fighting like really, really fast. Not like, I've never seen players this fast before in any Super Smash Bros. Game before. And they're just pounding on each other. Pew, pew, pew. And they're fighting, like they go around the ring on the bottom of the ring where normally people would fall, but they're levitating and they're just fighting at it like Dragon Ball Z guys would. So in the end, they both end up like KOing each other, but it was still pretty cool. Like there was a bunch of energy and all this other bullshit going on, which I found was cool. So if any of you guys want to check it out, is by Kai Takumi, and it's called Dragon Ball Z Type Shit. So check that out. It's pretty cool. Mario Kart 8 is getting 2 DLC packs with 16 new tracks and Link as a new character for people to play. I think that's cool. It's coming out in November. The first pack will be out in November, and the second one will be out sometime in May. The first DLC pack will be called Legend of Zelda X Mario Kart 8, and the second pack will be called Animal Crossing X Mario Kart 8. So obviously you'll get you'll obviously get an Animal Crossing guy in the second pack. So that means by May it'll have Mario Kart will have 50% more tracks than when it launched last year, and with an extra 6 new characters. So there you go, you'll get 6 new characters. Each pack only costs $10, or you can get both for $16. If you purchase both DLC packs, you'll get 8 different colored Yoshis and another 8 shades of Shy Guy. That's cool. Personally, Shy Guy is my favorite character. I like using him when I play Mario Kart. So you go to any Mario Kart fans, you're getting 2 new DLC packs within well, you'll get one this year and next year. That's cool. I find the only thing I didn't quite like, I mean, people probably think it's stupid, but I found with the new Mario Kart, I didn't like how they used a lot of the old tracks from the earlier ones. I think it's cool because they, HD'd it up and it looks cool, but I found there wasn't enough like new stuff. So with these new tracks, I think it'll definitely make it a lot. That'll definitely change my mind on it. It should still be cool. Mario Kart 8, cha. Personally, I mean, if you watch my YouTube videos, I like old school games, so I do really like the Super Nintendo version of it and the N64 Mario Kart. Those ones are pretty cool. Other than that, I don't mind the other ones. Shy Guy's definitely my favorite character. He's the shit. I don't care what y'all say. Shy Guy is the shit. Beat any motherfucker. We got a new, if anyone hasn't heard about it yet, there's a new Pokemon game coming out. Now it'll only be released in Japan arcade next year, but it's a fighting game from the guys who made like Tekken and Soul Calibur and all that. It's called like Pokken, something like that, and it looks pretty boss. I mean, they haven't. Well, no, they did. They showed for, I hope, what it looked like, actual gameplay footage of Lucario fighting Machamp, and that looks pretty sweet. Now, here's my problem. Fucking Nintendo. Now, it's going to be a tough decision because you have Pokemon on one hand, which is Nintendo's property. And what have they always released Pokemon on? Only Nintendo products. Game Boy, GameCube, N64, etc. Now, but it is being made by the guys who do like Tekken, Soul Calibur, whatever. And now, when they release products, I don't think there's a Tekken or a Soul Calibur for. Actually, there was for GameCube. That's true. That was back in the day. But I don't think there's like a Tekken out for any Nintendo system that I can remember. I know there's one for the Dreamcast, PS1, PS2. So, I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. I definitely would like Nintendo to be like, hey, you know what? We'll suck it up, and we'll bring it out to the PS4 or Xbox One, or hopefully both, whatever, and the Wii, so everyone can play it, which would be really awesome. But if they want to be assholes, which they have known to do, they will make it an exclusive title to the Wii, which could be a smart move too, because I'm not going to lie, if the game is really good, it's almost tempted to, for people to actually go out and buy a Wii U. So, I don't know what to say. What would make more sales? I mean, I personally think it would be if they released it to all three consoles, or even just two, they'd get a shitload of sales. But it's Nintendo. They do what they want, and they always have. Regardless, I think it'd be a cool game. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of different Pokemon in there, fighting it out, even ones that aren't like fighting type. So yeah, that should be pretty sweet. I don't know when it'll be released out here, because if it's just going next year to be in arcade, in Japan arcade, which is like a trial one basically. We might not even get it till 2016 almost in consoles. But you never know. You never know. What else do we got? So Amazon, if you didn't hear, Amazon bought Twitch for $970 million. That's cool. Hey, I'm all for it. I frankly would prefer Amazon buying them than Google. I don't have a problem with Google. I like all the products that they give out, and I think they're really, they're high tech shit. But when they bought YouTube and they kind of did their thing, I think it was shitty. I preferred YouTube the way it used to be before Google touched it, but that's their thing. But Amazon, I've never had a problem with Amazon. I mean, they're trying to get into the game with cell phones and gaming and everything. And I think Twitch will probably be the way to do it. I don't know how they're gonna integrate it with their company, but hey, go for it, yo. Amazon and Twitch, I think that'll be the next big thing. I can't wait to see what they're gonna come out with. It'd be cool if they came out with their own console. That'd be pretty sweet, like an Amazon kind of thing. I don't know what they would do though. Like, I think if they did it, there would definitely be a lot of exclusives. An Amazon and Twitch kind of console, or they'll have like they'll have like Twitch streaming, but then they'll have like Amazon products on the side. Like people talked about before, where they'll have like the games advertised on the side, and if you buy it, the person gets like commission or something, which would be smart, frankly. So hopefully Amazon does a good job with Twitch, and I think they will. I honestly think they will. So in Destiny, there's no item trading between players. I find that very odd, especially for an MMO. I can't say I've ever seen that before. But, like, I mean, you have, like, well, we'll take, like, RuneScape, Final Fantasy, as, like, an example, where you put it in, like, your own, like, the world trade, basically, thing, trade it there and you trade through players like that. But I don't think Destiny's going to have that, which I find quite odd. But I don't have a problem with it, because it makes things more exclusive, basically. Not a lot of people have the same things, and a lot of items will be more rare to achieve, which is good. I'm curious to see how the release of Destiny is going to be, because right now I don't have a PS4, but that is like, I pre-ordered that's the game right there that made me want to get a PS4, because I'm getting the Destiny PS4 white PS4 bundle. So I'm definitely excited to get that. Can't wait to start doing videos and playing that shit. It's gonna be fresh. Chaw. Anyway, so yeah, no item trading between players in Destiny. There's a new Dead Island game coming out. Escape Dead Island, coming out November 18th. I don't know if I think that'll be good. I guess I didn't have I mean, I've played Dead Island before, and I was never really that into it. It didn't catch my interest. It was whatever. It wasn't a bad game, but it just wasn't something that I found cool, or found good, I should say. Like The Last of Us, for example. I just bought my sister a PS4, which you're gonna find funny because I don't have one yet. But, and that's what I got her, because I mean, I heard good reviews, thinking people will like it and it's good and everything, so I just kind of went with it. Personally, I had no interest in playing it. It doesn't really look that good to me, so anyways, I was watching her playing, and yeah, it looked interesting, but a lot of people might like Dead Island. So if you like Dead Island, good. I don't have any problem with it. So yeah, there's a new one coming out. Escape Dead Island on November 18th. If you're a fan, check that out. There's a story I found. And it's about this guy who was on a plane, and I guess he was doing shit on his laptop, and what she did is reclined her seat back, and it kind of fucked up his computer. Like, that's what happens on fucking planes and shit. Now the thing with this guy is, he is, I guess, the creator, or someone who works for this company or whatever, where they make, ooh, I'm hungry, called Knee Defender. And what it is, I don't know if it just works on planes and shit. Oh fuck, my cracker. If it just works on planes and shit, but what you do is you put these two little things, little clips, I guess, right below, like, the armrest or something. I'm not too sure where you put it, but it's somewhere around there. And it stops the person from reclining their seat. Now, he did this, and I guess the woman tried to recline, and it wasn't happening. She got all pissed off. I guess she took it up with like the pilot people, whatever. And I'm like, well, we can't do anything about it. Like, he's not really breaking any rules, but he wouldn't take him off, so they didn't do anything. But then she got more pissed off, and I guess she flung like water at him. And he got more pissed off, and then shit started happening. They got both kicked off the plane. Now, I think Need Defender is a good idea, but like, everyone has to deal with the same shit. Like, I mean, I've never taken a plane, so I can't say how bad it is, but I've rode in like a Greyhound bus and all that bullshit enough times to know that, you know, yeah, there's not much leg room, but everyone has to deal with it. I don't think you should have done it without asking first, but yeah, don't be a bitch. You should have said something at least, but besides that, I think Need Defender is kind of a good idea. It'll keep assholes from fucking busting up your shit. Fuck the motherfucker. Cha. What else do we got on here? I fucking say too many times, fuck. I notice that with my podcast. I'll listen to it and I'll be like, or I'll do that, the fucking, it's really fucking annoying. Okay. So, Tom Hanks will be back to play Robert Langdon in Dan Brown's adaptation of the book Inferno. If you don't know what that is, just think of, if any of you played the game Dante's Inferno, it's basically based upon that. The original book is called, The Divine Comedy, Dante's Inferno, something like that. And, I think that's what his book is, like, kind of based around, but, you know, the whole, like, real of it, you know, about, you know, Christianity and all that shit. You know, all his Dan Brown books and shit, what they're about. I'm actually excited to see this because I thought, well, Dante's Inferno was a pretty fucking sick game. I loved it. The first time I played it, I sat there all night and I ended up beating it. Just powered through it. I loved it. I couldn't put it down. That's how good I thought it was. I personally preferred it better than God of War, honestly. But I have no problem with God of War. God of War is still a good fucking game. Besides that, so I'm kind of excited to see this one. I've seen the other two, and I was like, you know, okay. So I hope he does a good job with this one. Yeah. There isn't, so it's like in production right now. I guess they're getting everything ready to start it. So, if anything, I could, maybe be ready by next summer. Next holiday season. Sometime next year. So it should be cool. Make sure to watch out for that. Inferno. That'd be fresh. Okay. Alright. Glassware, right? So, a new glassware app. I guess that Google is gonna try to integrate into their, you know, Google like glasses and shit. What it does is it can help you identify a person's gender, age, and evaluate their emotional status in real time. But, you know, it won't tell you who the person is, though. What the hell? It's supposed to, like, or intend to use, for fuck's sake, what the hell? Well, whatever. It's to help people with autism, with like the autism spectrum, to help them identify people, like their emotions and shit. That's what it's used for. Now, I can see people abusing this, but I also think it's neat. Because, I mean, if you've seen Google Glass, the glasses and shit, I mean, it's just like, well, it looks like glasses, but it's really thin. It just has the one little eyeglass thing. And it'd be cool to just kind of see, like, well, I guess you would know. It's like, oh, this is how old they are. It would do like an estimate. Like, it won't know exactly precise, but it'll do like an estimate based upon how they look. But who knows? Probably be off. And it can guess their emotions, which I find quite interesting. How it can tell by, I guess, facial recognition someone's emotions. Which will be good to tell, you know, if someone's pissed off or not. So if you don't have Google Glasses, there's not really a point to it. I think it's neat, but I don't think it'll actually be useful. Not really. But whatever. Shit's good. Assassin's Creed Unity is delayed until November. Fuck, I did it again. I do make too many sound effects. You know, gotta bring it down. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity got delayed till November, but it's only for last minute polishing. I guess they found a few more bugs and they're just gonna, you know, just send them out. Get rid of them before they release it, which is fine. I mean, if you want to take an extra month or two to, actually, I don't even know when it was supposed to come out. Probably October or something. If you want to take that time to finish polishing off an Assassin's Creed game, go ahead. I mean, I finally got a good track record. They haven't had a game that I didn't like. I have liked more than others. Frankly, the first one's my favorite right now. I haven't played the fourth one yet, but I'm definitely going to get it for my PS4. For sure. I found the second one was actually my least favorite, but I still enjoyed it though. And the third one was, I like the third one too. So, yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity is delayed until November. That's okay. Xbox One. Oh, so here's the the 3 games that are going to be out for free with the Xboxes. Xbox One will be getting Super Time Force. Now, I played the demo of that game. I thought it was okay. Not my favorite, but I think other people could enjoy it. Me, I'm too picky with my arcade games. So that'll be on there. And the 360 you'll get Halo Reach and Monaco. I've never played either yet, but since they're free, why not give them a shot? I know they had Dishonored last month, and that game I was hesitant on buying. Like, I wanted to get it, but I was like, I don't know if I like it or not. So I never got around to it. And now that it was free, I downloaded it, I tried it, and you know what? I'm actually glad I didn't buy it. I'm not saying it's not a good game. It is good, but it's just not the kind of game that I'd want to pay $60 for. Maybe like 35, 40 I could see, but $60 for that, no. I would not be interested in that. So I played it, I've only played it once, but I played it for a few hours. I think it was like 3-4 hours. And I did enjoy it. I'll probably play it again at some point, but I'm glad I didn't buy it though. Yeah, not my kind of game, but it's still good. You knew. And anyways, so Halo Reach and Monaco for the Xbox 360 and Super Time Force for the Xbox One. Fresh. And those are the September ones. I found this new game called Salt and Sanctuary. It's a 2D action platformer that's kind of a mixture between like Castlevania and Dark Souls, and it'll be out next year on PS4 and Vita. There's a video of it. Who has the video? Is it IGN? No. Might be Joystick. I don't remember. But there's a video of it. You should definitely check it out. I watched it. It's about 15 minutes or something. And it looks like a 2D platformer or a 2D Dark Souls. Like, it really does. The style, the color of it, even just the 2D monsters and shit. It's like that's Dark Souls. Or, well, I kind of see Demon Souls more than Dark, but either way. And, you know, open chest, same thing. Even when you level up, like the level up screen looks exactly like Dark Souls. It's fucked. So it does look good though. I'll probably check it out when I get my PS4 next year. Well, actually, I'll get this year, but I'll check it out next year. It'd be probably more of a game I'd get on Vita than the PS4. So if you want to check it out, Assault and Sanctuary. Cha. I don't know if any of you guys knew, but Resident Evil, there's a remake happening, and basically it's going to be the same original game, but they're just doing more like an updated version, which they should fucking do with the Final Fantasies, but you know they won't. It'll take too long and effort. And there's screenshots for it. So if you didn't know, a Resident Evil remake. It'll be out for PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox 360 sometime next year. You definitely look at the screenshots. They do like a comparison of like the original and then the new design. Wow, it looks so good. I don't know why. I personally think that that's smart, and that'll probably make me buy it. I hope they actually change like the controls a little bit, so it's not like, you know how the old PS1 games were, where it's like, you know, you can only move straight, then you gotta turn your body, move straight again. I hope they make it more fluid, where you can actually, you know, move around, you know. If anything, it'll make me want to buy it, because right now I don't have any of the original Resident Evils. I'm probably gonna get them at some point, but I don't have any right now. And with the remake coming out for PS4, I'll probably get it, honestly. I don't have any problem with the Resident Evil games. Like, I got the 4th, 5th one, and 6th one. That's pretty much when I started actually playing them. And I got, for the PS2, they had like a pack with Veronica at Code Zero, something like that. They had like 3 of them in there. So, like, Breakout or Outbreak, something like that. And I played all those. So, yeah, I think the remake looks pretty good. You should definitely check it out. And I don't fucking know why. I think Square Enix should fucking do that with their Final Fantasies. At least from 7 to 7, 8, and 9. They should totally do it. I know, yes, it would take a long time, a lot of effort, because guarantee these guys have been working on this for quite a while. And I know Final Fantasy is definitely a lot longer than Resident Evil, but do you have any idea how much fans would lose their shit if you did that and would buy it? Because I personally think that those were the best Final Fantasies, 7, 8, and 9, out of any of them. And I've played quite a bit of them. Like, I've played almost all of them. Those are definitely the best, my favorites, because I grew up with them, and I find they were more story oriented than, like, well, I know a lot of the older ones are like that, but the newer ones, they have all this extra shit in it. It's just too much. It's like, no. But those are definitely my favorites and the best ones. So Square Enix, you should fucking HD them, and not this fucking PS3 HD remake that they kind of did if you download it on the PSN network, which isn't really anything special. That's not what we want. We want what Resident Evil is doing. you should do it. I think that'll be fucking good. So PAX, I guess there was a PAX or something this weekend, and a few games were announced. Saints Row 4, an expansion. Get Out of Hell. Yes, an expansion, which is cool. I was never really a fan of the Saints Row games. I've played the third and fourth one, and I find they're not bad, but it's something that I would probably play like a few times and then like get over it. Basically, how I found a lot of the Grand Theft Autos used to be. That's why I never bought any besides the fifth one. I've played I played the fourth one, San Andreas, Vice City, 3, blah blah blah, and I found I'd play it, but then I would get over it within like a week or two. I'd be done. Whereas Grand Theft Auto 5, like, I was never bored. Like, I'm still not bored of it. I don't play it as much, but I would gladly throw it in any time and play it. It's just so much more fun than any of the other Grand Theft Autos I've ever played. And that's what I find with Saints Row, is it has that thing, or I'll play it for like a week or two and then completely over and never play it again. It doesn't have that thing that'll just catch me, so... But I know there's a lot of people that obviously like Saints Row, so... Saints Row 4, Get Out of Hell expansion. Costume Quest 2, I've played that. I did enjoy it. That was a good game. I'll definitely look into that. State of Decay hits Xbox One next year. Now that is a good game. I played the demo of it, and then I'm like, this is fucking good, and I bought it, and I played it for like a month. Just every night, boom, 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 right after work or something, I'd play it. It's very addicting, I found, because I would go into every building, everyone, clear out every zombie, get everything, upgrade my fucking fort, find all these people. Really fun. I enjoyed it. So it's coming out for Xbox One. I might think of getting it, maybe. So yeah. State of Decay, Xbox One next year. Peggle 2, oh yes, is coming to PS4. Oh, I know there's some fans out there that's gonna like that. Peggle is definitely a good game, and I know motherfuckers are gonna get that shit, especially the achievement hunters. They're gonna get it. I know they like Peggle. I like Peggle as well. Definitely a fun game. So that's coming out for PS4. And then the last one, I mean, there was more announced, but the last one that I found cool was there's a new Final Fantasy coming out. Now, I know there's 15, but this one is Final Fantasy Type 0. I've heard about it before, that it was only released in Japan for like the PSP and shit. And they did like translations online for people who wanted to play it, and I looked at a few videos of them, like, that looks so different, and I was like, sweet. But then I was actually quite excited. I saw they have a video of it if you want to check it out. Final Fantasy Type 0. It is just Japanese, and it is PSP, but this is coming out for PS4. And probably PS3, I'm not too sure yet, but PS4 sometime next year. And I'm like, chaw. It reminds me of like kind of like a Tales game. That's what it looked like. And really fast paced like that. And apparently you're gonna have like 14 characters. You're gonna be rotating through. And I'm like, 14 characters? What is this, a fucking Chrono game? Holy shit. But I mean, that's the same with Chrono Cross and Trigger. Like, you only had the 3, and if you died, that was it. Whereas this one, you have to go through all 14 guys before you actually die. I'm like, holy shit. I can only imagine how hard they're gonna make the bosses and shit. That's gonna be ridiculous. So, Final Fantasy Type 0, that's gonna be pretty cool. Make sure to check that out. So, I'm gonna have to play that in 15. Oh my god. It's gonna be ridiculous. Can't wait to play that though. It's gonna be good. playthroughs of that. 15 looks pretty sick as well. I'm just afraid that I don't want the graphics to get too carried away, and that's why everyone's gonna buy it for Final Fantasy 15 is the graphics. Like, no, they need to fix the gameplay of it. Like, I find with all the new ones ever since 10, but I didn't mind 10. I like 10. I did like 10. I like 12, and I like 13. But then they decided to make fucking sequels. 10-2 I found was fucking shitty. 13-2 I thought was shitty. And 13 Lightning Returns I thought it was better than 13-2, but it still wasn't that great. They need to fucking stop reusing shit and just focus on one. It's like, here's Final Fantasy 10, boom. 12, boom. 13, boom. Move on. Don't make sequels. I find they're just terrible. If you want to do spin-offs, go ahead, like they did for 7, where they made like Dirge of Cerberus, I think it's called. That was good. That was a good PS2 game, and it was about what the fuck's his name? Vincent? I think it's Vincent. They did its own side game with him. It was good because they didn't really reuse anything, but they brought in the old characters and made it cool. Like, they gotta fix that. I don't want to make 15 and then make 2 fucking sequels with it. And another problem I have is they put too much in it. Whereas, like I said, 7, 8, and 9 were my favorites because those were all story-based games. Like, there was no extra shit. I mean, they had like a few extra bosses at the end, like OP fucking guys, but there was no fucking hunts, no any of this shit. Now, I'm not saying those are bad, because I did enjoy them in 10 and 12 and 13 doing the hunts. But I think that should be almost like an expansion, basically, where they come out the game, one long story, just boom, like the way they used to be, and then be like, okay, now, after like, 6 months or something, here's an expansion with a whole bunch of hunts and side quests and everything you can do, which would be fucking awesome. And it's like, here, boom, quests, and they just release them every once in a while. So that way, and even make it 2 discs. Like, I know 13 was like fucking, what the hell was it I have for Xbox? It was like 3 discs or something, 3-4 discs. I mean, for the PS3 it was only 1, but you can even do it like that. Just have the whole main game on 1 disc, like they do for like, well, Halo 4, the multiplayer on another disc, the main story on 1 disc. You can have it like that. Have one long story on 1 disc, 2 discs, whatever, and then have the next one, an expansion with all side quests, all OP bosses, all, so it doesn't take away from the story, and it can be really long and good and fucking open world and have a map and just be fucking fresh. I'm rambling on too much about that shit. Anyways, so that's it for my podcast this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. If anybody has any questions or anything they want to know, any advice, you can ask. I've been told I'm quite wise. I'm a wise man, my friends. I'm a wise man. So, and watch my YouTube videos. Right now, I mean, I just got my Nintendo ones. But when I get my PS4, I'll be doing PS4 gameplays as well. So watch out for those. Yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace out. Ciao.